Hi, how y'all doing? I just wanted to do a video real quick on cheating versus polygyny. Okay, I sometimes get people saying like, all a woman is doing when she gets involved in polygamy is letting her husband cheat on her. But we have to understand the definition of cheating. Cheating is basically a betrayal of an agreement or having information that somebody else doesn't know, like that gives you an advantage. So like if you're playing a game or something and you know the person's hand, you know what to do with it and all this kind of stuff. But when it comes to a relationship, you and this person have an agreement with each other on what kind of relationship y'all going to have. When a person steps out of that agreement, for example, becoming intimate on some level with somebody else without your knowledge, they have cheated on you. If you have full knowledge of the act, if this person has said, you know what, I like this other person over here and I would like to engage in some act with them, whether it's going out with them or having sex with them or marrying them or anything like that, then that person is not cheating. The person they're in the relationship with knows full and well what is going on. They are aware that is not cheating. Okay. In polygyny, the goal is for a man to marry and be faithful to his wives, more than one wife. Okay. He is responsible for them. Typically, they have the same last name. I know there are different belief systems where these things aren't necessarily required for people to be married, but definitely he's claiming these women as his, and they are claiming him as their husband. So it's just very different. Also, when it comes to adultery, a lot of people want to say that when a married man sleeps with a unmarried woman, that it is adultery. I don't necessarily agree. When you look in the Bible at the word adultery, and you look at the Hebrew, well, you don't even have to go to the Hebrew. The Bible defines adultery in a specific light. And it says when a man has sex with a married woman, she's a woman that belongs to somebody, that is when it's adultery. It is not when a married man, or an unmarried woman, let's say an unmarried woman sleeps with a married man. It's not the same thing. Okay. Typically in that situation, what the Bible suggests is basically for that man to clear up and clarify the relationship between him and that woman, meaning to marry her, to go ahead and pay the bride price and settle down with her and make her a wife. And because you have to have certain things, and you have to have certain things in place in order to be considered married scripturally. And so that is part of the difference. So when a married man sleeps with a woman that is unmarried who is also not yet his wife, he is not committing adultery, and neither is she. They are not adulterers, okay? And you can look that up all you want to. If you want to go into the Hebrew with the word adultery, you can see that it has a feminine base. It does not have a male base, okay? So adultery is related to the woman and her status and whether or not she is married versus single, etc., etc. So I just wanted to put that out there right quick. If you have any questions or anything, there are many Facebook polygyny groups where we all talk about these types of things all the time. Typically, the majority of them, we do not allow you in if you are not pro-polygyny. So please do not come there and think that you're going to debate whether or not polygyny is a viable marital option. That's not going to happen. you have to already be for polygyny to be in the majority of these groups. If you are not for polygyny, there are debate groups where you can debate these types of things. And if you are interested in any of these groups, you can definitely, we also have women groups where there's just women in there, no men, so that people can talk about polygyny privately. And I think there might even be a men's group, although I doubt it. The men in polygyny don't tend to need like that kind of support group, I guess. But you can message me on Facebook under, facebook.com/dreamgirl360, and you can hit me up, and I will happily give you links to all groups, whether I'm in that group or not, because I have been kicked out of some groups. So, and that's fine. I don't care. To me, it's nothing personal. To other people, it might be personal, but to me, it's not really personal. And if I feel like that group will help you where it didn't help me, I will still give out that link to you. If I were you, I wouldn't tell them that you got it from me. Okay. So, shalom, peace out. It's cold in my store, and I still got my coat on, and that's messed up. I'm trying to get the heat to work on. It's like 30 degrees outside. It's cold. All right. Shalom. Peace out.